Hi, it's Mike from Pro Tools Expert, and we're on the HHB stand at BVE in London, and I'm now joined by Jan from, I never did know whether to call you NTP or DAD.
We don't know ourselves, but well, NTP has become the name, DAD is a brand that we mostly sell under, so yeah, whatever.
So what have we got here on the stand today?
So what we have today is obviously our, well-renowned DAD X32, which is been selling extremely well over the last year and a half.
Because that's really more than an interface. It is an interface, it's a routing matrix, it's a whole raft of things, isn't it?
It's basically everything you need, because if you have a big studio facility, you need an SX, you need the X32, and Pro Tools, and which pretty much that's everything you need in the system. So it's both an interface, MADI, AES, analog, SDI embedding, de-embedding, done to audio over IP. It's a monitor controller, and yeah, pretty much everything you can think of.
And on the monitor controller front, I see here you've got the Chris Broad monitor controller, because of course that works with your technology as well as several others.
Correct. Last year we introduced the monitor controller with the S6, with UConn integration. Since then, Colin Broad's been doing his so-called TMC1 Penta, integrating into the X32. So now you have a choice of either going with an S6, or if you want to go, for example, with an S3 and you need a monitor section, you can go with a TMC1 to go with the X32. So it's, again, whether it's a small solution or a big solution you want, you've got all flexibility with that.
And what are these other two units here that we've got?
So the other one we have is the DX32, which is our 1U gold unit, which is basically the same as the X32, but it doesn't have the analog interfaces. So it basically provides AES, MADI, Dante, and Pro Tools interface. And the boring gray box is a broadcast audio router, which pretty much has the same interfaces and a lot of the same functionality as the DAD products.
And obviously you've got Dante here, and I see here on the screen the magic words AES67. How are you sort of migrating, bringing AES67 into your Dante equipped products?
Basically the story is that Ordinate last year released a firmware upgrade to their Dante interface, which now also supports AES67. We have, as many other manufacturers, been testing that firmware for a long time. And now we think it's mature, it's ready to be released. And then let's see how it goes from there in the marketplace. We see an increasing interest for AES67, but we also see maybe a need to talk about what does AES67 actually do, what you get with that solution, whereas if you go with Dante, you get maybe some other features. But now at least we can talk about both solutions, and customers can choose whichever they want to do.
So is it, I'm still getting my head around this whole area, but so is it Dante or AES67, or do you have to make a choice, or can you have a mixed economy?
In this case here, we're actually using Nuendo, playing back via Dante into our box and looping back out again as AES67 and into this Genelec.
So this is actually being fed with AES67?
Yes, so Genelec have recently showed their AES67 speaker, and we're just sending that. So our box will talk both Dante and AES67, and you can be used to bridge between those two.
So you can essentially configure some I/O to be Dante and some I/O to be AES67, yeah?
Correct, yes. So we have 64 channels, and you can do some AES67 and some to be Dante.
Great, lovely. Well, thank you very much for your time, much appreciated. That's been Mike Thornton from Pro Tools Expert at BVE in London.